This familiar line may sound witty at first, but if you've been reading the news, you know that hard work can kill. And MBA graduates flirt dangerously with hard work every day, and sometimes even into the midnight hours. The creme de la creme of the business world gets showered with high salaries. But sometimes that is the only superficial joy in their life, as everything else, including their life itself, takes a backseat. Call it by any name you like: work-life integration, work-life harmony, or intentional sick days. Work-life balance is a vanishing concept in MBA careers. What is work-life balance? It is the ability to create a meaningful and joyful engagement between the personal and professional roles. But do all MBA careers act as toddlers, craving for 100% attention? Can someone interested in a management career seek an occasional timeout for a glass of wine? Are there MBA specializations and MBA jobs that offer better work-life balance compared to the others? In this video, we'll explore the best MBA specializations and the high-paying MBA jobs with the best work-life balance. But as a disclaimer, this best is only in relative terms, as high salaries will always come with their share of stress. We'll cover MBA careers in marketing, finance, technology, operations, and human resources. Guess which ones we've left out as we head into the dramatic intro music. MBA grads with a specialization in marketing are highly sought after for their compelling role in sustaining and growing a business. These marketing and sales gurus are responsible for creating a market and increasing the profit of a company. Here's a very simplistic summary of a typical marketing job that can essentially make or break the existence of a company. The average salary is around $127,000. The marketing domain is lined with deadlines, so most sales managers and marketing specialists end up working long hours. According to statistics, about 40% of advertising, promotions, and marketing managers work more than 40 hours per week. This can mean weekends, or even late nights if you're working with clients in different geographies. A study has shown that 1 out of 4 marketers suffers a dangerous level of stress. But the remaining 3 had manageable stress and a pretty decent work-life balance. The unemployment rate is only 4.7%, indicating a high demand for marketing specialists. Many equate an MBA in finance to investment banking jobs, and that career offers the worst work-life balance. So why are we including it in this video? Because there are other finance careers that are not as bad as iBanking when it comes to work-life balance. Finance is the most popular MBA specialization, with considerably large monetary rewards on joining an organization in one of these roles and doing one or more of these tasks. Investment banking salaries can be close to $200,000. Salaries in other finance careers will be relatively lower, but still quite attractive in absolute terms. Besides being reserved for MBA graduates with a head for numbers, it is also a source of much headache when it comes to managing a career in finance and having even an ounce of a personal life. Investment bankers clock in a 55+ hour work week, with some of them often hitting a whopping 80+ hour week, making their job portfolio scream for a savior. Hedge funds, venture capital, private equity, insurance, and real estate also have a pretty tight grip on their MBA grads, with work weeks ranging between 45 to nearly 60 hours. But that is still better than investment banking. Investment bankers are prone to high levels of stress-induced depression, especially in the first few years of employment. Beyond the 4th year, they can suffer from a lack of sleep, depression, with many reporting allergies, substance abuse, digestive issues, and arthritis. In comparison, accounting, analytics, and consulting are relatively low stress, while trading is brutal owing to its on-the-spot demanding nature. And of course, the demand continues to be high for MBA finance professionals. Operations MBA graduates form the backbone of the manufacturing or service industry, managing supply chains, logistics, inventory, sales and production. These graduates are trained with analytical skills to make decisions based on the product life cycle, materials and supplies, ensuring that the cost of production and the quality of product are optimized. They oversee the relationship between business and suppliers, and it is their job to design improvements to business logistics. In layman terms, they know the business from start to finish and are equipped to make decisions to improve its functioning at all stages. Operations job titles include these. Salaries in operations can seem a little modest compared to the other specializations. You'll spend an average of about 50 hours per week working full-time and often into overtime. According to a study, 4 in 5 respondents said they were very happy with their operations job. They also mentioned that a juggling act was needed to keep their work-life balance. With a consistent increase in demand over the decade, well-qualified operations MBAs seem to have no shortage of operational jobs. MBA grads with a specialization in technology or information systems are able to combine their business acumen with their technology training. They can become effective leaders responsible for making strategic decisions to help the company grow. The common job titles for a specialization in technology include these. Tech and IT MBA grads usually get salaries above the $100,000 mark, and it can go higher if you have the right skill sets and experience. Most jobs require more than 40 hours per week, with e-commerce and technology product companies taking up around 53. Basically, you'll be busy for the entire week. It's a relatively low-stress job. As you progress from the analyst positions to project management, your responsibilities will increase, and so will the stress. But business analysts have reported a very high job satisfaction with a pretty good work-life balance. This is what many MBA grads working with MBA Crystal Ball finally choose. Human resources MBA professionals deal with acquiring, recruiting, and managing one of the most important resources in any organization, its employees. Besides bringing in the right talent, they're also responsible for their training, job assignment, assessment, promotions, and their overall well-being. The salary is pretty good too. 1 in 3 HR MBA grads work more than 40 hours per week with a fair bit of work travel involved. Despite being the flag bearers of stress management in any organization, HR managers themselves are sometimes faced with stressful working periods. But their work schedules are not as demanding as finance and consulting positions, so work-life balance can be pretty good. The unemployment rate is low, and the prospects are not bad either. Besides what we've covered, entrepreneurship, consulting, healthcare, and other specializations can have their share of low to high stress level jobs, which reflects in the work-life balance. Entrepreneurship, for instance, goes through phases of high stress depending on the stage of the business. Every reputed MBA program produces highly qualified graduates who are in demand and quite indispensable to their organizations. This creates competitive and often tedious work routines that can become highly toxic to one's well-being, especially when their work-life balance becomes imbalanced. Persistent sleep deprivation, long hours, and stress can act in very detrimental ways. A burnout is quite common in these professions, often leading to career changes. Some, like yours truly, even choose to leave high-flying corporate jobs to start their own venture. To say that all MBA careers are deadly is clearly incorrect. Every company conducts business with their own set of principles, with more and more becoming aware of the downfall of slaving their employees. They are now implementing policies to create a healthy work environment to reduce attrition of their talent. Morgan Stanley is offering month-long sabbaticals. JP Morgan Chase has begun the famous Pencils Down initiative to improve work-life balance, encouraging young bankers to take every weekend off. Lucky bankers. Unless, of course, there's a live deal with an impending deadline. But here's a word of advice. Don't rely on the company policies to ensure your well-being. Make it your responsibility. When you're choosing your career, there's another thing to keep in mind. Is it compatible with your personality? Each role requires a certain set of personality traits. If you have most of those, it'll be easier for you to maintain a work-life balance. If not, you'll end up spending more time and energy getting even the basic tasks completed, and every day will seem like torture. MBA Crystal Ball provides career counseling that includes a comprehensive personality test to help you understand yourself first, and then find the best career path to choose. And of course, you already know that we help with MBA applications for GMAT and GRE programs. Having the right business school brand on your resume can go a long way in gaining access to the top-paying jobs with the best work-life balance. Send us an email if you need some professional help to choose the right career, or to get into the best MBA programs. Good luck.